Hello, SSI. I'm Nathan Rederath. I'm a student teacher with Mrs. Obler and then Mr. Fox down in the gym. I came across this TikTok the other day, and it was explaining how you could use AI and a couple different apps to streamline the process of making quizzes if you use AI to help you make your quizzes. So here are the steps to it. So first, what you're going to want to do is open up a Google form. And you don't need to title it or anything like that. You can just leave it open. You really need it just to get to these three dots in the top right-hand corner. Once you get there, you'll go down to App Script or Google Apps Script, and it'll bring you to this page right here. So when you get here, if you've used this website or app before, you'll have stuff in there. And if it's your first time, they'll have like a little welcome thing in there as well. But so what you're going to want to do is delete everything that's in there so you can start fresh. Delete. And then go to whatever AI you use. I know a lot of teachers use Google Gemini because they have those gems for their certain classes. So we'll try that. And so what you're going to want to do first is just say, write a 10-question quiz. I'll just do a fun one for this example. But write a 10-question quiz about Halloween historical facts for teachers. It makes the quiz, creates the answer key for you. And this is where you would normally just copy and paste it in. But for this one, after that, you're going to type something that goes along the lines of generate a Google Forms script for this quiz so it can automatically be graded for students. And what that'll do is it'll create this script, and if some of you are more comfortable with this, I'm not used to seeing scripts, so it's weird for me. But it'll create the script, it'll create different directions on how to use the script, so if you're better at reading directions and listening to directions, you can use that. But then what you're going to want to do is just copy the script, go back to Google Apps Script, and if there's anything in there, make sure to delete it or else it'll mess up your script. So then you'll just copy and paste that script right in there. And your next step would be press this Save Project to Drive. I already did that. So I would press that, and then I would go over to Run, and then I would press Run. Now, a problem I've been having with Google Gemini is it has these codes that show up, so it'll create the quiz, but it'll only create part of the quiz. And I'm not really tech savvy or code savvy, so I've been having issues with that. But if you're more knowledgeable about codes and stuff like that, you could try and figure that out. I haven't had this problem with ChatGPT. So I know a lot of you use the gems in Google Gemini. If you found the quiz you like and you made it, you could copy that over into ChatGPT and get your code from that as well. So once you press Run and it works, it'll be in your recent Google Drive. So this is the one that we just created. As you can see, because it had that code that was wrong, it just comes up with the email. But here's the one that I made with ChatGPT where everything worked, and it goes right in there and you don't have to worry about copying and pasting every answer and making it look nice yourself. So I just thought that was super helpful. Miss Obler has been using it for a couple of her quizzes, and she's like, oh, you should share this with the rest of the staff, so I just figured I would do that. Thank you. Bye.